With my first full slash first real video for this channel, I thought the best way to start out would be to talk about the very first comic book I bought with my own money. The comic book where you went into the comic shop and it was your decision to buy a specific issue, one that caught your eye, that just drew you in. Mine is this issue, Silver Surfer number 78. It was the cover itself is such a beautiful composition with, from what I remember at the time, just the vibrant colors on the cover just really stood out against all the other comics that were on the shelves back in 1993. Would have been 11 years old roughly when I bought this comic, and it was such a I guess life-changing moment, because it really spurred a lifelong obsession with collecting and reading comic books. And it featured like I knew nothing of the Silver Surfer at that age. Like all I knew was, Batman, X-Men, Avengers stuff, like the Spider-Man, the really big names of that time. Silver Surfer was just some random anonymous character, but like I said, this cover just drew me in. Drawn by Ron Lim. His version of the Silver Surfer will always be my Silver Surfer. This particular incarnation is my Silver Surfer. What is it when you are first went to comic shops as a kid, like the wonder and awe of all these beautiful books with wonderful artwork on the covers? Like, what was the book that drew you in? Thinking back, picking this up and just flipping through it, seeing just this weird story featuring Nebula. Definitely not the same version that currently resides in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. She was a very ruthless villain and kind of foil to the Silver Surfer at times throughout this run of the comic. Like I said, I knew nothing about her at the time. She was just a weird blue character. The wonderment of all these different alien characters was fun to look at. But yeah, this issue 78 came shortly after the Herald ordeal kind of event in the book from 70 to 75 that I remember seeing some of this issue 75, the hologram cover on the wall as a wall book, and I think that also helped kind of point me towards buying this issue. So like this part of the story here, just had no idea what had happened prior. Yeah, it's just the detail in the panels, yeah, just all the wonderful action. And then when I flipped open to this page, this double page spread, I was blown away as a kid. Like, just such a imposing figure and drawing, like well-timed splash page, like yeah, such a short contained story that, you know, Surfer and Jack of Hearts team up to try and save this dude here. Yeah, but yeah, it was reading this issue kind of laid the groundwork to why the Silver Surfer is my favorite Marvel character. It's that his morals and in his intentions are always on the side of good. Like, he's always trying to do good and sacrificing himself, putting himself in harm's way to protect others and save others. Like, it's the kind of idealistic character that I love and gravitate towards. It's why I love Captain America, and characters like him, like, that are just good. They are always trying to do good. And this panel here singularly encapsulates who the Surfer is, protecting and shielding this little alien criminal character, because he pledged to preserve life, even the lives of those who would be his enemies. Like that, this singular panel in a nutshell just says who the Surfer is and his motives. So I love this book. I love the Surfer. I love flipping through old issues, and just like this brings me right back to my childhood. And yeah, I love this book, love this character. And yeah, it was, like I said, it was the first book that I bought with my own money, chore money as a kid. So having ownership over it, decision, is that first building block step for young comic book readers, getting to choose your character or characters or team to follow and love. So yeah, put down in the comments, let me know, what was your first book? What book was that light bulb moment for you that you just had to have, you needed to buy it, you need to read it, you need to own it? And like, how old were you when you bought it or bought that comic? For a lot of us, it's when we were kids. But you know, there's older collectors that come to comics later in life. You know, I'd love to hear what book was your first. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to see new videos every week. Again, thanks for watching. See you next time.